Sup, Doubles? J-Dog back to answer more goddamn questions. Questions we're going over today is on the same goddamn video that we did yesterday, because I only got to one fucking question when I answered forget who it was, but there was a printed out email question. That took the whole goddamn fucking video, so let's get this goddamn fucking thing set up, goddamn it. There, nice and square, goddamn it. So, what's on the video? One J-Dog throwing more posers in the scene under the bus. Black metal you don't know, 666% dog approved. Oh, yeah, so this had been the video giving that myth demo the fucking shout out. How'd you devils like that goddamn myth demo? See them on the base in the comments here, but I did go over and check out the video, and it was funny. There was over 30 some comments. There was only one comment at the time, and that video's been up for like what does it say, 3 years, I think. The only comment that was in there was me, and so that was fucking hilarious seeing all you guys going up there lighting it all up. And I know Joe, the drummer, I was texting him back and forth. I was like, "How you like all those comments?" Like, yeah, dude, it's fucking crazy. It's fucking awesome. So I thought that was really cool. And it seemed like all you guys that checked it out enjoyed it. I think it's a fucking banger. Would love to see a 7-inch of it. Sent the link over to Chasey Boy, aka Sea Dog. No reply. Got fucking crickets. So I don't know if he liked it, loved it, hated it, thought it was the biggest canoe fucking poser shit on the face of the earth. It's kind of weird because it's actually fucking up his alley. He likes the fucking the nocturnal mortums, the Drupkas, the goat moons more than I do. So I think it's more up his alley than even me. But yeah, I got no response. Maybe he didn't listen to it yet. I don't fucking know. But it was me to ask him at the goddamn holiday festivities when I saw him in person, but I totally fucking forgot. So still waiting on a reply for that. Anyways, just scroll to the next goddamn question mark where I left off at, and it's from no other than Slipknot fan number 1. Goddamn it! Yes, that's literally his user ID. It's not me being a smartass. J Balls question. Bunch of question marks. Will you tell us a story about the most embarrassing time growing up in a household with all those teenage brothers? There must have been a little privacy. There must have been very little privacy for choking the chicken? Question marks. Growing up, embarrassing shit at the household. I can't think of anything embarrassing. It was more so. It definitely was getting annoying for me as a teenager and as a young adult. As just, I guess, not having any privacy, or just that it was constantly just no. Yeah, just, I guess the word privacy. No private time. Because I remember noticing it like when the fuck did I notice it? It stood out to me. I was at 18 or so. I want to, it's kind of funny. It was time when which I think it was the Nunslaughter burned the cross, but were we living in our parents' house at the time? So I would have been like 18 or so, right? And my parents were out of town for something, which is weird because my parents generally don't go out of town. And between my brothers kind of being gone, the thing is, we're always kind of somebody was gone because of working and shit like that. But I just remember the house was the most empty at the time, and I just thought it was a breath of fucking fresh air. And then when we first moved out, I was 20 years old. Me and Erica Chase bought the house together, a house together, so to run the business out. So the three of us lived in it. It was a 5-bedroom house, so each one of us kind of had our own section where it was pretty privatable, right? And then we just ran the business out of there. I remember like immediately noticed I'm like, this is fucking great because it wasn't nothing like didn't like anybody you lived with. It was just you had to share a room and you had no private time of your own. Growing up, it felt kind of normal, but I definitely once I saw the other side, I'm like, this is fucking way better. So I don't think anything kind of embarrassing happened because yeah, especially in the teenage years, a lot of the time, believe it or not, I was never fucking home. There was times I remember, especially around age 16 and shit. I would say to people at the age 16, I would have been working at Burger King, and I remember saying to people, whether I usually some of my coworkers, a couple of my coworkers also went to the same schools I did, and I would be like, "Yeah, dude, the last time I saw my parents was like, I don't know, 3 weeks ago." And the reason that would be was because at age 16 specifically, I can tell you my exact fucking day. This is literally how it fucking went down. Got up in the morning and went to school. My Both my parents woke up about an hour or so before me, and they left the house before me. So when I woke up, they're already gone, right? So I didn't see them all day. Woke up, I went to school. I got home from school. I went to a vocational program, drove home, and I got home around 2:45. I would start BK at 4 p.m. So from 2:45 to because it was about a 10-minute drive to BK, I would drive. So I had about just right about an hour to get ready. I'd grab something to eat. My parents were still home yet. My parents would get home around I think my parents got home between 4:30 and 5 o'clock, so they still weren't home yet. So I was already out of the house by like 3:45, let's say, to go to work. I got home at 11 p.m. and then literally, because they went to bed probably around 10 o'clock, so they were already in bed. And you figure, well, what about your days off? J Dog didn't have days off. There was no slack fuckery back then. At age 16, I scheduled it to where I had two goddamn jobs. Burger King was my primary one because I was working there since I was 15. And so when I was 16, there wasn't the law limits as far as the amount of hours and shit you could work. I'm sure there is now. It's getting more strict. Um, I was working 5 days at BK, and I told them I want to work. Forget the exact days, but I definitely remember Saturdays and Sundays. I was like, I want to do the 8 a.m. shift to 4 p.m. on Saturdays and Sundays because those are the days we're off for school. I was like, and then 3 days, Monday through Friday, pick three, and I picked three of them. The others, I went over to goddamn fucking Pizza, knocked their door. I was like, I could work 2 days during the week, the 2 off days from fucking BK. I could start at 4 o'clock to close. So that way that filled in whatever 2 days I had off for BK. I was like, Saturdays and Sundays, I could work 5 p.m. to close. So I got off at 4 at BK, had an hour off. It was literally a 5 minute walk from BK to Pizza Hut, but driving literally took him, get started at the light, maybe 60 seconds. Had a little bit of a break, went over to Pizza Hut, ate some goddamn fucking pizza for 30 minutes, waited to clocked in at 5, got home at fucking midnight on the weekends. That's what I did, 7 days a week. So I was literally never home ever. Ever. The only time I'd see my parents and shit was like, for example, days like Christmas and shit like that, because obviously everything was closed. But yeah, so I was never fucking home. So especially teenage years. And the only times I took off was for shows. That's when I'd schedule my days off. I would see that there's a show coming up like a month in advance. I would request that evening off at the one job. Friday night show, request that evening off at, usually I worked at Pizza Hut on the Friday night. Request that off, but I'd be fucking bright and early up Saturday morning, fucking working at BK. And then Pizza Hut at the night. And, fuck, don't miss doing that goddamn shit. It's fucking funny because I'm looking back. I've commented on to even Lindsay a couple times. I was like, fuck, I don't know how the fuck I did that shit. I was like, if I don't get a full 8 hours a night of sleep these days, I'm fucking feel like I'm gonna fucking die. Then there'd be times I'd be 4 hours of sleep. I remember being tired, but I'm like, just whatever, just do it. Now, fucking forget about it. So glad I got that shit out of the way when I was young, and that's what I recommend because you don't want to be doing that crap as you're older. But that's what I did. So there wasn't too many times. There was no downtime for embarrassing times. None that I can remember any. There might be something that popped up, but nothing I could recall. At least not on my end. Maybe my brothers would say otherwise. Sewer vomit. J Dog. Did Buddy from Pestre Noir really complain like a rock star? Sure fucking did. Like a rock star little bitch ass girl. Sounds pretty French to me. They just lost a fan base on your story and the last couple albums. Yeah, I don't know much about the last couple albums, but yeah, oh yeah, he was pink panning it up. Granted, if he's I never shut down, blah blah blah. Well, it was literally like fucking 15 years ago, so maybe he forgot or whatever. But he did. He was all up fucking pissed off. Anthony Susky, what your opinion on Attic, brother? I think they rule. Anthony, you watch the goddamn channel? Attic, goddamn diehard over here. Both full lengths. You look at Metal Archives to this date, it seems like they had a bunch of singles and demos and shit. I've yet to see them ever out or somebody sell them because, like, some of them were EPs. I'm assuming 7-inch EPs or 12-inch max EPs. I imagine not just EPs and just as on a cassette. So somebody put them out, and I could never find them anywhere. Discogs, nothing. I'm like, so who the fuck sold? At least they're not that popular. Like, how the fuck? Like, what the fuck? Would they press 50 copies? If they did, somebody would be selling it for top coin on eBay, at least at some point. I never seen them. So all I know is the two full lengths, and I think they are fan motherfucking tastic 10s. Destroy, Ghost, Portrait, and who's the other fucking kind of popular who they relate to King Diamond Merciful Fate? There's one other. Well, Ghost and Portrait for sure. And I think Attic sends both of them on a stretcher. Hit Dog Ice. Yo, J Dozy Do. Bling bling, son. What is your thoughts on globalism, baby G? I don't really have any thoughts, to be honest with you. I don't really fucking think about it, to be completely honest with you. Life Eternal, question marks. Glad I asked about folk metal. I remember you talking about it before. Before that times. Sometimes asking again brings up a new thought. Sure does. And they never know what's going to stumble across, and something can happen tomorrow, right? If you were handed over a free ticket and a free plane ticket for you and LCAT, which European metal festival would you want it to be for? As of right now, the one that sounds the most interesting to me is Hellfest in France. I'd be interested in going that. And then the Wehrmacht in Germany, I would go to that too. But it just seemed like based on the last few lineups and shit I've overseen over the years, it seems like Hellfest would be the one I'd be most interested in. And free tickets or not, it's actually been I mean, I kind of would like to say that I've gone at least one time in my life, and it's definitely not the realm of possibility. I might at some point, especially if I see a really kick-ass fucking set list, especially with the hemorrhage on there. God damn it, it's not out of the realm of possibility. Do I think I'm going this year or anything? I mean, 99.9% chance, no. But in my lifetime, I would say if I had to take the odds in my lifetime, would I go or not go? I think it's more so a 60 to 70% chance I would say yes, I would go. At least that's how optimistic I am, as like I would be up for it. Layla Lover 90, question mark. Since we were talking about it, Devils, what is your favorite bootleg? My favorite bootleg, huh? But was that for me or for the Devils? Um, favorite fucking bootleg. That's actually a really good question. I never actually thought about that. I can tell you one of them. Didn't I show it on camera? The definitely one of my favorites is the Massacre 12-inch picture disc of their demos. There's only 100 hand numbered copies made. It's got to be about 20 years old now because that came out. We were living with our parents when that came out. We got like 10 in the distro. I, of course, got one, goddamn it. And I think I showed that one on camera, though. It's the one with the picture disc. It's got the bloody fucking hand and the demo logo. Um, that's definitely one of my favorite bootlegs. The Necrovore demo bootleg LP with the gatefold cover, the full color cover, the Abysmal Plains of Hell, I think it's called. That's up there. Um, there's a ton that I really really like. Another really good one. It's a Reek of Death one too. Is Cannibal Corpse. What is it called? 1994 Death Board, I believe. It was from what I understand, it's a recording that's kind of like Slayer Live Undead, to where it's like, is this a real recording or was it like a fake recording? Can't really tell because it sounds fucking phenomenal. Cover art's cool as fuck too. That's one of my favorites for sure. So if you don't know that, yeah, the unreleased 1994 Deathboard. And it's weird. Somebody actually did a different bootleg CD of it, probably about a year ago or so now, because we've gotten them in the shop a few times. But it's got totally different cover art, so it's basically a bootleg of a bootleg, which is kind of funny. Um, that's a really good one. Sure, there's something I'm completely fucking forgetting, but definitely. Oh, another really really good one is Merciful Fate. Nuns Do Have Fun, triple LP box set. I own that. There's only 66 copies made. Um, that's a really really good fucking boot. It's like live in the early '80s. But the fact it's so limited and it's got the cool original artwork where instead of the nuns have no fun cover, it's got King Diamond nailed as the nun. It's like the nun's drawing, but it's like devils around them and shit like that. Pretty fucking cool release. If you haven't seen it, just Google images it, and I'm sure it'll come up. Merciful Fate nuns do have fun. God damn it! Why is my fucking goddamn brightness? This fucking phone sucks shit. The brightness goes out by itself for no goddamn reason. So I got to go back under settings and keep brightening up. It goes down to yeah. There we go. Fuck, I should be wearing sunglasses while looking at this fucking thing. I want it so goddamn bright. Turns into a goddamn dungeon over here for no reason. I didn't say turn it off, motherfucker. Brightness on, full volume, sunglasses all the time. I want to be blind after looking at this fucking thing. Donald S. Question marks. What do you think of the best albums that came out in 2022? I was gonna kind of do something where I showed my releases on, but fuck it. I'll just kind of go over it on top of my head. I mean, for sure, I would say number one I don't know if it's for sure, but it's the first one that keeps popping in my mind of all of 2022 was the pharmacist. Their names are so goddamn long. I just now fucking could fully remember the first album's names. Medical Renditions of Grinding Decomposition. Ah, there you go. I got it out. So the fucking second album, Flourishing, whatever, the second full-length album, 2022. We did the cassette version, and the LPs were supposed to come out in 2022. It was submitted like literally like January. I think it was January of last year, and we just got the. We're taking pre-orders now for the new Pharmacist and LP. It's supposed to be out, I think, at the mid or end of February. It says on the website, goddamn it, where we order. It says out, order ships February 22nd, or whatever the fuck it says. That means that means, I mean, they're coming. That means the plant says they're done. They're shipping them, and they'll dick around, and the customs will butt fuck us, and then after they're done butt fucking us, they'll butt fuck us again, and then we'll finally get them. So that's just kind of how the process of things. But technically, that album did come out, and we didn't get to do CD. We got butt fucked on that. I don't even know what the fuck the deal is. I think I brought it up on this channel. Severed Records, I guess, doesn't reply to us, which is kind of weird. I mean, I met Barrett at Maryland Death Fest. Friend of the guy. Our tent was right next to his. I shot the shit with him. Nice guy, cool guy. He was always doing the trades with Chase for years. I mean, we chatted for years, and Chase like, he doesn't reply to me. I'm like, what do you mean he doesn't reply to you? Doesn't reply. No reply. I'm like, why doesn't Barrett reply to you? No idea, man. I was like, how many times you tried? A couple years now going on. No reply. But he did the CD version, so we never got him in. I literally bought mine online like a while ago, so I own my own CD for it because I wanted to listen to it because I don't, as you guys know, I don't have a cassette player and don't have very much interest in getting one. I don't want to start another goddamn physical format because I have no goddamn room for them and shit like that, and I'm perfectly okay with just CDs and LPs personally. So I bought the CD from him, and it would have been nice to have it in the goddamn Hell's distro, but he doesn't reply. So Barrett, what the fuck? If you see this, if you know Barrett, Barrett over Severed Records, tell him J-Dog says, what the fuck? Contact Hell's Headbangers. Thought all good in the hood. We don't have a problem with you. You got a problem with us, bro? If so, tell the J-Dog like a man. What's the problem? What happened? Chase fuck you on something? If you did, I'll set it straight, goddamn it. Just let old J-Dog know. I'll take care of the back end, goddamn it. You want everything made up for? Yeah, I mean, all good in the hood over here. So let me know. Because I like to get those pharmacist CDs and just his titles in general. Because they always were, steady moves. We trade our CDs against his CDs. Thought it was all on the up and up. What's this? Laughy faces. Chadley B. In true J-Dog form, to boost an unknown Ohio black metal band, he compares them to two nefarious NSBM projects could work. I mean, who did I compare them to? And that wasn't intentional. I mean, the thing is like, it's funny because who did I compare them to? So I'm assuming when you say nefarious, maybe Inquisition, Goat Moon, who's another one that they bitch and fucking complain about, all the tampon boys. Satanic War Master. Are there pussies up in a knot on bands like Drupka and shit? Maybe another one. The thing is with all this shit, I don't pay attention to that fucking crap. I really don't. To me, this is like newbie fucking pink panty wearing, sex change wannabe fucking just pussy boys just making shit up as they go along because their life sucks so bad that for entertainment they need a fucking bitch about something. Like this came out and go look it up. I think it might be. I don't think it was audio only. I think it was recorded. It was a Hellcast episode, whatever one it was. And Reaper threw me on the goddamn spot when he was talking about Marduk being banned by the Antifa. So what was that? 5-6 years ago? Whatever the fuck it was, prior to that goddamn video, no bullshit. That wasn't just like for scripts. I didn't even know what the Antifa was. Never even heard of it. And the thing is, when he's kind of in the conversation, I think he kind of, granted, I put on at least I tried to, put on a pretty decent poker face. I was almost getting annoyed by the conversation. I'm like, dude, this is just annoying. Like, I don't even want, like, what are we even talking about this? Marduk's racist? I was like, this is literally the most retarded ass fucking shit I've ever heard in my life. I was like, I've been a Marduk fan since 2000, I think. It was like a year before, because I think 2001 is when they played with Deicide, so I was definitely a fan a year prior or so. So 22 goddamn year. Well, at that time, so say this was 5 years ago, say it was 2016 or something, we did that video. 16 goddamn full years. I was like, I never, ever, once, ever even crossed my motherfucking mind that Marduk was goddamn racist. Never even crossed my mind. So when it just seemed like sissy ass little fucking girl shit. Fucking just nerds that need to be in a goddamn library reading fucking Harry Potter, bitching about stupid shit. That's kind of like just like on this channel, the whole Goat Moon thing, when people are pointing them out as racist to me. Oh, I guess they are. And I kind of looked into stuff. Oh, yeah, some of the shit does seem kind of questionable. I didn't know because I don't follow that shit. I don't pay attention. I don't pay attention to bitch shit. That's bitch shit, rah. Like, I like music. If they sing about topics I don't agree with, whatever. Don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? They're allowed to have a different opinion of me. I just listen to tune skis. You know what I mean? I mean, so is anyone that listens to rap and they're talking about shooting hoes and fucking whatever other fucking nonsense? Does that mean that they're gangbangers too? No, I think they just like the tunes, and it's just that's what the topic is. I don't fucking know. So, the nefarious bands. This is a very, very new thing to me. I never considered them nefarious. I just like, oh, these are just I don't know, these are black metal bands. Some of them I like, some of them I don't like. And it's funny to me too because a lot of the ones that are nefarious this guy doesn't even fucking like. I'm looked at as the goddamn poser black metal fan for liking Cradle of Filth, Dark Funeral, Old Man's Child, and Enthroned, and I just like the trendy poser shit. So it's funny, the Hell's Headbangers suppose all these fucking racist, fucking nefarious bands. I'm like, dude, most of the shit I don't even listen to. You know what I mean? It comes to the shock because we stock it all. We have Mortician, we have Merciful Fate, we have Christian, we have Hemorrhage, we have Blood Feast, we have Rigor Mortis, we have Possessed, we have Venom, we have Black Sabbath, we have Ozzy Osbourne. Do I need to go down the fucking list? Yeah, Satanic War Masters are there too. It's Hellmark, goddammit. We stock motherfucking metal, goddammit. You want metal, go to motherfucking Hells. Questions, comments, concerns, put in the comment box, goddammit. Don't say anything fucking stupid either. See you tomorrow, goddammit. Later!